Afternoon. Well, it's July 25th, 2023. And it is about 96 degrees at 6:30 p.m. I guess most of the United States is going through a heat wave. The West Coast, where I'm at, every day, it's a killer heat wave. I think today was like about 100, 101. Tomorrow I'm going to go drive to Redlands and go pick my wife up and probably be 105 there like it was last time. But I will take the Lincoln, the Iceberg, the best AC in the world. So we're still looking. I think there might be one leak. I don't see anything leaking right now. Yeah, so an hour later, there's that one spot right there. And that was from last weekend. There's nothing dripping right now, which is good. So, I don't know, that might just be remnant from just stuff. But today, I got, what did I get? I got an air cleaner. This is the second one I've bought. First one didn't fit. I think this is a Wix. Kind of looks like that might fit. Sun just got home, so this thing is 100,000 degrees. Really hot. I ordered about $500 worth of parts, and that's one of them on FCP Euro. I've got new shock absorbers all the way around. Just going with the stock ones, the SAC, S-A-C. Anyways, it's German. They're about $100 side for the front. And then on the back, I got Bilsteins for the back. And I got a new shock mounts. I got new bump stops for the front shocks, new dust boots, this one's not too bad, but it is original. This one, no bueno. Yeah, when these things break loose and you hit a bump real hard, it'll go and mess your hood up. So you want to inspect yours. Probably lasts another 50,000 miles, but you never know. The way my son likes to hit dips at 40 miles an hour. So I'm just gonna let that cool off a little bit and see if that fits. I think this was $24 on Amazon. I got all the shocks on FCP Euro, and I had that in my basket. And after I bought it, I saw that it wasn't in my basket anymore. So I said, oh shoot, whatever. So I just got it on Amazon, 2-day shipping. No brainer. It's just an air filter, So I think it has probably the original air filter in it. It might be changed. It was probably changed once, but it's pretty dirty, and you want a lot of nice airflow going in. Makes quite a difference. I know with the SL, it was having kind of a kind of a cold start issue a little bit, you know. It still has it a little bit. They all do because they're just old cars, you know. And it's the 91, and it's, you know, the newer SLs and like, you know, 96 and 2002, a little different system. They probably start really a lot better than these mechanical fuel injection. But yeah, I had the original filter in this thing because it had I think when I bought it, I had 32,000 miles, and that was 10 years ago. It's got about 38,000 miles now. I don't drive it that much because I got all these other cars to drive, you know. I would like to drive it, but yeah, the original filter, you hold it up to the sun and you couldn't see any light through it, so it's restricting airflow. And the new filters, you hold the flashlight through it. Let's see if this one, I'll make sure it'll fall over. Yeah, this one. This one you can see light through it. So let's take a look at this. I'll pull this little hose, little vacuum hose or whatever it is. Got this, pinch that off, get it off. Got all of these. Those things can, man, they get your finger. And this one, look how close it is. I don't think you can get this one. Yeah, see? Oh, good. This one. This one. Don't snap my finger. Oh my God. Oh God, I got my finger. Oh. Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4 millimeter, 10 millimeters. And just pull it off. Wow. There it is. How nice that is. Well, well, you should clean this out, but you know. Forget, I think that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think that's original. Look how dirty that is, John.
Yeah, it's really nasty.
Let's see if you can hold it up to the sun and see light through it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you still see a little bit of light. Good Lord, you can still see some light. Wow, see all that dust come out of that thing? And then just put it on. All right, John, I think we got one that fits. The other one was as big as the inside of this. And I said, man, I just can't win. All right, let's put the top back on. Get your bolts on. Get this last in there. That's done. That's done. So, yeah, change that filter out. Look at all that dirt that came out. Nasty. Ooh. Nasty. Yeah. So upcoming projects on this thing. We're going to run some fuel system cleaner through it. and I'll go through it, and you can see how I do it. I get it down to just about empty, just where that empty light comes on. Supposedly you got maybe 1.5 gallons, 2 gallons of fuel left in the system. And then I'm going to get the CataClean. It's made for cleaning the catalytic converter out, but also the fuel system. And you take it and you go just drive the heck out of it for 20 minutes. I'll take it up here to wine country, go up hills, floor it, get it to just, and then come down to the gas station, put gas in it. But what that's going to do is going to clean. I want to clean the fuel injectors. I have a feeling there's one that's sticking open just a little bit because it has a little bit of a warm start issue. Not horrible, but I know in the morning when it's cold, when I started, one twist of the key and it started. And he goes to work and he goes to lunch and gets his food someplace or something like that, and then comes back out 20 minutes later or whatever, hour later, who knows. It has a little, hard time starting. And that's usually fuel accumulator. I had to replace that. That didn't help the last time. It was probably, 8 years ago maybe, having that issue, but it was pretty bad. It was kind of like, and then when it would start to stumble, and then it would like clear up. And what's happening is when you have something like that warm start issue, could be a fuel injector. The fuel injectors are supposed to, you shut the car off, they're closed to the system, they're not opening and closing, it's spraying gas in the piston. And some of them get sticky and they can drip gas, and flood the system, and it makes it hard to start when it's warm. And it stumbles because there's fuel on top of the piston on one of them, usually one. And then eventually burns off, and that's the stumbling part, and it clears itself, and it's good for the rest of the drive. So this will clean, because the fuel system is under pressure, right? And so the pressure wants to, make it leak if the fuel injector's sticky, dirty. And the CataClean will clean all that out. I did that to a 300 SC that consistently failed emission testing, smog testing in California. I dreaded every other year having to take that car in. Sorry, sir, it didn't pass. And I have to monkey with it and do this, that. Oh, change all the spark plugs, the server cap, all this stuff. Okay, it barely passed. One time I was sick and tired of it. And I said, well, it's either I'm going to take this to a DMV referee and have them fix it, and then they charge you a ton of money, like they send you some place where they go through the whole car and fix it. But you got to pay for all that. Then try to get it smogged again. But yeah, last time with that 300 AC, I used that CataClean, and the same day, it failed. I bought the CataClean. It had hardly any gas in it. I drove the crap out of it for 20 minutes, filled it up with gas, and went back, and it passed with really, really good numbers. And the same technician, he goes, what did you do to it? And I told him, I said, here, I just put this $25 bottle of CataClean in it and followed the directions. He goes, well, it definitely worked. Or some people don't like using that, They'll say, it'll ruin all of your rubber seals and your fuel distributor and this and that. Yeah, I don't think so. You run that through there, it doesn't stay in there. It's just like not even a quart of this stuff, that it runs through the whole system. You drive it, it goes away, but it cleans, and it cleans the catalytic converter. So we're gonna try doing that on this car, and then also we do have to do the paint job. You can see how dull that one is compared to, I don't know what happened here. This is the clear coat. It's not gone, it's just faded really bad. I tried to buff it, but it doesn't work. I repainted the trunk. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but this is white and this is kind of yellow. This is original. This is the paint I have. It's the same paint that I used on the Kia bumpers, Arctic White. This paint is Arctic White. TC Global is where I got it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint this, just this fender here. I still need to color sand this. It's a single stage paint, and I need to, this one right here. Let's see, clear coat. I don't know why the back end. I think it's because the sun hits it and it doesn't help that the neighbor's sprinklers go and hit the back of this thing every day. So I'm gonna try to go adjust the sprinklers again. But the gardeners keep, when they come back, they readjust them so that they spray. You just get one. So I'm gonna paint this. I'm gonna paint this side right here. You can see it's peeling right here. It's stopped under here. It's about the only spot. So I'm gonna paint this whole thing here, all the way here. See the, I don't know what happened there. Clear coat, or it kind of looks like, I don't know whoever painted this last, but I'm gonna paint it probably all the way down to here. All this right here, this, mask the whole car up. But the rest of the paint, it's not fabulous, but you know, the clear coat's holding up in the front, the hood and everything. So you know, a few dings and scratches, but not, you know, that should be all right. Anyways, got a new air cleaner. All right, I'll see you when we get all this fun stuff and the temperature cooperates. So my son just called me. This is the next day, and he said the car has a lot more power with the new air cleaner, and maybe that was his cause of bad miles per gallon. Because when you think about it, he was having to give it probably more gas, more throttle to get up to speed, using more fuel to do that, causing bad fuel economy. And now it has an unrestricted flow intake air to the fuel distributor. So hopefully maybe that was just the problem. So check your air cleaner, they're cheap.